We are doing some experimenting with the lighting, and in doing so, I realized that my hair kind of looks like shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 989. Now, I have some news. Aside from day 999, which will be huge for a complete. Actually, it is a little too dim in here. Give me a second. Let me restart my announcement. Let me just made this chandelier really bright. Where is the switch for that? Get the fuck out of the way. Can that work? I feel like that has to be a smidgen better. All I need is just a little more light. Kind of. It's still not very good now, is it? You know what it is? It's these stupid lights off. It's these side lights in the kitchen. You know, this is why we got to stream earlier in the day. Well, that's just worse now, is it? Hold on. Fuck it. We're doing these. I mean, again, we just have the lens flares and it's so distracting and it's so amateur, but it's the best we're going to get. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 989. Now, some very cool news. We will be freaking out at day 999 for an obvious reason. It is the penultimate installment of this series, indefinitely, forever. But with that said, aside from that one, where we will not be focusing on the symmetricality of the numbers, this is the last true symmetrical number day, the symmetrical digit day, 989. I know that the actual true, genuine, like 100% symmetrical day was 888 because the numbers themselves were individually symmetrical as well as the actual assortment of the numbers, but whatever. This counts. A famous rapper from Oxnard is after us because of my artwork. Now, you do bits all the time, but there is something about this that leads me to believe you because you do seem like a guy who would peddle and push his product on the internet so far that he would annoy a random ass rapper from Oxnard, of which I believe there is like 12 rappers per city block in Oxnard. So I believe you, man. All that to say, I believe you. I'm insanely exhausted, as I say every single stream. I wish that we could, have a less exhausted candor with the ending of this series, but I mean, that's just how this series falls. Hopefully my mom will make up for that with her zesty energy. A word that has any connotation you want, because that word can be weird and also be like not weird. All right, so that's up to the viewer. Aisha, I'm sure that means I showed a girl my art and she was related to the rapper and she said going to tell him. That's good. Sean the G, you finally talked to your first lady. Congratulations. It's just me clapping. I think that's the most we're going to get here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for correcting. Well, I wish you best of luck. Again, the thing about rappers is, they're quite literally all bark, no bite. How often have you heard of a rapper killing a man because of some petty dispute? That's never happened. So it's all he's gonna make a rap song about you, and that's the worst it's gonna get, And especially because you're like both the rapper and you and me, we're all shadowed by obscurity. Like anybody involved, like if a rap song gets made, it's a cool little thing to print out the Spotify QR code for and just put it up on your wall, and that's about it. You know how to rap. His name is Trouble Kid. I'm not gonna listen. We had our important rap battle, and of course, I spat many bars as the rest of you did. Sean, you were the guy who could not connect rhymes. To be fair, Mr. Gecko fucked up too, but I think Mr. Gecko was just doing that on purpose to annoy me. There was a lot of bad raps, but you were the one who couldn't. You're the one who couldn't string together a verse. And as a matter of fact, I will not be conjured to rap for someone else's purposes. You and Trouble Kid hash this out on your own. Actually make a song, plan it, so that you and Trouble Kid can actually have a proper rap battle, a little rap exchange. How embarrassing would it be for an important, like a internationally known public figure to rap on behalf of a guy who started a beef with a rapper on his own accord? Like what? I can't rap. That's not my game. Yes, you can, you bloody lame. Again, this is just a starting tutorial. It's really not even that special. Can you rhyme words? Do you understand basic rhythm and can count to 4? There you go. You can do it. I know you can do it. I need to study. Excuses. When I confront you with the fact that you in fact can rhyme and rap, I got so much schoolwork. I have to study calculus. Yeah, right. Guarantee you none of this shit's real. There's no Trouble Kid. There is no rapper named Trouble Kid. That does not exist. Typical Sean the G shenanigans. And you're distracting me from eating my paper. Let's just look it up. That's going to take an extra 30 seconds. I need to eat, man. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to look it up now. You do not have a beef with this guy. You're saying Trouble Kid with 2 Ds? This is just some random ass rapper you probably listen to. You do not have show me DM proof that this guy has beef with you. What did he send you a threatening text message? And where? Oh, it's possible, man. Beer cans exploded. I left them in that mini fridge for a year at this point. Nobody's touching those. It's those really terrible piss IPAs that do not taste good. Hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, nothing is leaking, so. It smells like beer. I mean, that's a beautiful smell. I see it as a plus. As long as there's no leaks and our carpet in our garage is not soaked with foreign fluid, we should be okay. Okay. Well, if you need to study, Sean, get your textbooks out. If you need any help, I'm here. I'm just here to eat. Just let me do my thing, and I'll let you do yours. Ian 30, mister, how you doing? We are so fucking exhausted, and I'm saying we because you're exhausted too. It's not just me, so that means I am totally morally cleared to leave this stream very soon. But we are eating our paper, and we're doing it live. Scroll up and look at Sean's shit. Are you surprised? But I hope that he ends up making a rap song. I hope he gets into a proper diss. I hope that he is able to string together some good rhyming verses with some good schemes to it. Sean, you have a long ways to go after our big rap battle showdown, and I know you're capable of rhyming and rapping. You just don't want to try. You're like that high school kid at school spirit week who can totally do jumping jacks, but he's too embarrassed to do jumping jacks in front of the teachers. Like, I'm telling you, you know how to do this shit. Just stop being angsty and just do it, man. Honestly, pretty good. Thanks, Alexa. Yes, we know someone's at the front door. Oh, this is Michelle Fagan. Hold on, give me a second. Wait, Michelle, you want to be a part of the stream? I'm streaming right now. She was not sold on being on stream, but it's okay because I conned her. I tricked her. I pulled a fast one because she talked and her voice ended up being on stream. So just so you know, she was outside. She was outside my private domicile. California is a one-party consent state outside of this domicile. So she was talking outside. That was a public conversation. It was recorded inside a private domicile, though. I don't know how that legally works. Whatever. No one's going to sue over this. That's not going to happen. No, I just ate. So food coma as well as just general fatigue is here. Insomnia, fatigue because it was a busy day, and food coma. So I have 3 reasons to not be here that long. It's weird for today to have been that good since I spend almost all of it at school, but I'm feeling good right now. Yeah, you're probably feeling good right now because you're out of school because you left, you know? Don't tell me you have that whole like mid-20s existential crisis work shift mindset where it's like you don't live in the moment and you're out of it. You know, you're out of working your 8-hour Burger King shift and you're miserable because you are thinking and your mind's in the past and you're thinking about how you just worked an 8-hour shift and not the fact that it's over, you know? I miss Mr. Gecko, my buddy. Yeah, he'll probably pop in like 2 minutes before we leave. That's how it normally goes. Can I pin this? His exploding is very funny. It is very true. Now I never laugh externally. I always, you know, it's either this that's your visual cue that I think something's funny, or I might crack like 1/4 of a smirk. But just so you know, every time he says I'm gonna explode, yeah, currently exploding, and my wife is dead. I miss her. Every single time he does a super funny bit like that, I know you guys are laughing at home, and I'm also laughing within. But again, this is a professional stream, so I have to. That's not it. I just had a good day, but on top. Oh, okay. Wait, did I misread your chat then? Oh, you're saying that you had a good day while at school. Okay, that's what you meant. But you spent it at school and it was so normally you don't associate school with happiness. That's weird. I mean, I think the sense of community at school when you have it's good. And you have a community of people. You have Caden, other people, Jackson. You have other there's like 5 random like high school type like really skinny neck people with like shirts that are half a size too big for them that are all twice as tall as you. I know you hang around those guys, and I know because I've seen pictures, and also because at that show where you were you were humming in the mic like a mosquito as Mosquito Lover 77. I remember that show. They were all there, and they all knew you, man. You know, there's a real community at your school. Now, I mean, if you have a thriving, beautiful community like that, I don't know how one could be miserable. It's impossible. But I'm glad you had a good day today. Maybe you're finally seeing your thriving community for what it is. Oh, none of those people go to my school. Oh, never mind. You do not go to High Tech High. You go to some other place. You go to like Rancho Bernardo or some place like that. Oh yeah, he's not in high school anymore. He's in college. I completely missed the mark. I forgot you were a senior. Senior, excuse me, senior. Senior Skinner's famous Simpsons character. No, it is interesting to say. I mean, well, I left high school during the pandemic, so everything was really fucking weird. So I feel like I kind of missed that kind of graduation euphoria. People say that it's like graduating from high school is one of the best periods of their life. Like for one, there was a graduation ceremony where everyone had to wear like 4 masks, but by the time my school did that, it was no longer my school because again, I was politely asked to leave. I mean, we pulled out on our own accord, but if we didn't do that, we would have gotten, I believe, expelled. Am I correct? It was like either you get expelled or you pull out so it's not on your record, right? I just want to set the record straight. Yeah. Okay. Because I've spread misinformation. I'm trying to atone. I like how my mom's like, oh, yes, proceeds to not give me the actual information.
No, because you were not. You were not going to be expelled. That's
so I could have stayed in there and I could have attended that graduation ceremony and got free Ritz crackers.
I think that you can get a more accurate version from Dad, but he's definitely not being expelled. It's not on your record. It's not anything.
Ian, what college are you going to, if I may ask? If you say Mesa, I will shit my britches. You are better than that. You can go to you want to be an artist, right? You can go to Yale, pursue at least a minor in film, perhaps major in eugenics at Yale. I mean, okay, what if I were to place an actual genuine guess? I'd probably say like what NCLU? Is NCLU an actual thing? I know it's like North. No. Fuck, hold on. Why don't I just Google San Diego colleges? Yeah, UCSD. You seem like a UCSD kind of guy. College of Cool Guys and Drug Addicts. Okay, so definitely UCSD then. All right. Sean the G says, "How's my paper?" Right now, I'm doing it on the modern American funeral and how there are certain places that preserve human bodies in formaldehyde and put them in embarrassing poses. There was a mother whose son was a victim of black on black crime, and she saw him as a slacker and decided to pose him while dead at the funeral, at the official funeral procession, with it in his favorite pair of slides with a big bag of Doritos playing a video game. Like that's how his funeral went. He was posed in this way. Where is it? Yes. We're writing a paper on that. And this is like there was a boxer, he died, his funeral was done like this. There was the 80-year-old Mexican motorcyclist, and then they embalmed his body and posed him on his motorcycle. But the problem was because of the natural decomposition process, he had lost a lot of weight, and so his pants no longer fit him. And in the middle of the funeral procession, his ass crack began showing, his gigantic, wrinkly white ass crack in the middle of the funeral while on his motorcycle. It was allegedly a disaster. So I'm writing my paper on that new phenomenon. And it will be accompanied with big, like poster boards with big fat pictures. Because yes, I could print out like on pieces of paper this big the pictures, but it just doesn't work, right? This is going to be my platform speech for the rest of the semester for the speech and debate tournament. So we got to make sure. Mom, is there actually? I should have asked you this question sooner. Is there a place where I can print out like big fat pictures on big poster boards? FedEx, huh? So they're not just a shipping company; they're a printing company too. Cool. Okay, Ian. City College. Jesus, that's fucked. Okay, I'm sorry. I know when you said doing, I thought you were just being pessimistic. Have you ever crossed underneath the City College bridge? You know how when you put spaghetti sauce in a Tupperware, that smell stays there forever? I'm telling you, I don't know what sort of stuff the hobos under the bridge were drinking, but the piss smell underneath that bridge never goes away, ever. And I know this because when I was in jazz ensemble, we would go to City College where 88 Jazz 88.3 is always on air. That's the little hub where this 80-year-old black guy talks about Cannonball Adderley and then just does his old jazz incel thing. Like he does that. That's at that college, and we did recording sessions for that, which was very cool, by the way. But like in order to get there, I had to cross under that bridge, and it was like 5 minutes of some of the worst combinations of olfactory sensations I've ever had in my life. It was unbelievable. I've been to landfills before. I've smelled my trash can. I've left food in corners of rooms and it had flies buzz around it and then pooped on it and then like threw up on it and then smelled that. And it was still not as bad. And I did that for fun and I took a picture and I sent it to people. But like it still was not nearly as fucking sane as this area underneath this bridge. Mom, I was like thinking of you when I was doing this.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand that. Hard for me to walk around.
No, it's like
homeless people because they're smelling very.
If I'm talking about the strength of a smell, imagine if you got like hand sanitizer and rubbed it inside your nose. Like that's how strong the smell was, except it's not a hand sanitizer smell, let me tell you. Ian 30 says, I don't go under that bridge. Smart man. Sean the G coming in with insightful commentary. I hate the smell of piss. Hot take right here. Maybe we should debate. We should. Yes, when I get 3 million subs, we're gonna separate them all out. We're gonna have a Hunger Games competition, all right, with 2 groups: people who like the smell of piss and the people who hate the smell of piss. I'm sure it'll be evenly matched. Sure, yeah, I'd love some strawberries. Are they ripe?
Yeah, we just got them.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, well then the time is now to eat those. It makes no sense for me to go to Mesa or Miramar. It's so much further from my house. Yeah, I forget where you live, which we shouldn't even discuss because you are a very private young gentleman, and this stream is being viewed by a whole 2 people right now, so we don't want to put you in danger. Speaking of which, that 2 just dropped to 0. No one's watching this. Okay, this is my cue to put my score of the day, which I should have done at the beginning. I just need like sleep. That's all I fucking need. You know, like if 6.3 is still like overall nothing that happened in my day was bad except just I'm gonna get those sleep supplements soon. I should have done that on the way back over here. I was just hungry. So everybody, this is the last piece. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not dine. Until next time, this is goodbye. And you know what? I should just order SOM. Yes. Some sleep. Okay. I don't want the 0 sugar version. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, cherry flavor. That's what I want.
I think they wanted to do the rap battle.
No. He just wanted to get into a rap beef with some guy who he does not have a beef with. Trouble Kid with 2 D's at the end. That's not a real thing. Ian 30 says, just take Benadryl. You know, Mom, you think Dave is a bad influence, man. I'm telling you this. What I'm going to start with before I start actually, getting to opioid levels is this is called Some Sleep. And this has 5 ingredients. Magnesium, normal. Melatonin, already have taken that. Vitamin B6, very cool. 2 extra ingredients called GABA, an amino acid that helps calm activity in the brain and promote relaxation. And L-theanine, which is an amino acid shown to effectively promote relax. Okay, so it's just calmers. And, I've been told by Dave and also Shay, who had serious sleep problems back in the day, that it worked for them. And Dave is the type of guy to have night terrors and stuff like that. So it says drug-free, non-habit forming. That's, Mom, you hear that? That's good.
What is this?
Drug-free. This is Some Sleep. This is the supplement that Dave took.
This is stuff you get from China.
What is so wrong with, this is our kind that you're burning right now. Now, the Chinese have been so nice as to give us a sleep supplement that is drug-free and non-habit forming. That's what they say. Sleep and relaxation ingredients in one. That's what they already said in the main page. So I don't know why they're saying that again. Helps calm and relax your mind. That's the same thing as the last line.
Is it FDA approved?
Enjoyable flavor and wake up refreshed.
Who's responsible if it contains anything that shouldn't be in there?
Well, it's actually illegal to to have, because they actually list the supplement facts and the full ingredients list.
They're supposed to, but that's not FDA regulated.
Yeah. What the FDA? They're so busy, man. Do you think they're supposed to supervise every random ass supplement? But it says all 5 of those ingredients are there, and then it says other ingredients: natural flavor, citric acid, monk fruit extract, and stevia leaf extract. That's it. And Dave is still alive, and he took this stuff. You're just paranoid because you don't want for me to be a fentanyl addict, one of those fentanyl zombies. We are far away from that. 1910. Yeah. We can do this. Okay. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time, this is goodbye. Have you ever had beef before? Yeah, I'm having beef with you right now. Goodbye, Sean. Goodbye, Ian. See you guys later.